My life journey all begins in 1992, the year I was born. I was fortunate to be born into a family with two loving parents who were two Chicago sports fanatics. They raised me to love sports and Chicago teams, including the White Sox, Bears, Blackhawks, and Bulls. This love for sports and growing up watching my dad play softball, I knew that I was destined to play as well. From t-ball on, softball became my life. I would travel over 15 hours a week for practices, games, and lessons. Softball taught me so many life lessons and opened up so many doors for my future. If it weren't for softball, I would have never found my love to work with others. My junior year of high school, I played on a travel team with a coach who had a daughter with Down syndrome. Her name was Michaela. That entire season, I looked forward to going to practice and games that I could play with Michaela, and found myself less interested in actually playing. Michaela could simply light up the room with her laughter and smile. She was my inspiration to pursue a degree in special education. Shortly after meeting Michaela, I got the opportunity to attend Whitewater to join their softball team. Knowing that Whitewater had a strong special education department, and that I was going to be able to play softball at a collegiate level, I knew I could not pass up that opportunity. It is now 4 years later, and I'm looking back and smiling, because this journey I started has led me into a whole other path. Within the first week of school, I made a life-changing decision to no longer continue my softball career. 2 days later, I found myself going through sorority recruitment, which was a shock to my parents and friends, but there I was, standing on the front steps to a sorority house. But today I look back and I am so proud to say that I chose to become a part of a sorority that became my home and also changed me into the person I am and the person I want to be. These last 4 years, I've had the privilege of being an active member of Delta Zeta and the opportunity to take on countless leadership roles. Delta Zeta gave me confidence to join other organizations and to take on other leadership roles throughout campus within different organizations. Unfortunately, my sophomore year, a life-changing event occurred that influenced me to change my major and choose a different career path. My grandfather was diagnosed with jawbone cancer and needed his jaw removed in order to prevent the cancer from spreading. I went home every weekend that year to spend time with him and watch him as he worked with speech-language pathologists to regain his ability to swallow and speak again. This was a career-defining moment for me, and soon after I changed my major to communicative sciences and disorders and never looked back. This leads me to my future plans. After watching the SLPs and doctors at Northwestern University work with my grandfather, I knew that this is the career and hospital I want to work at one day. That is why I'm so thankful to have the opportunity to continue my studies at Northwestern University this fall, and hopefully conduct research in the area of swallowing in honor of my grandfather. Though my original intentions for attending Whitewater have been completely redirected, I am hopeful for the future and will always cherish the memories I made while attending Whitewater and can't wait to see what the future holds.